Before we get to tonight's lineup, I'd like to invite everybody out of the bleachers. We've got concessions open for you. Hot dogs, potato chips, Powerade, candy, and all the things that you never eat anywhere but in a lacrosse game is waiting for you on the bleachers. Welcome to our concession stands. We appreciate the support. And now to introduce the Grand Generals from the Portland League. The number 2 Grand Generals, wearing number 1, Lucia Capolos. Number 2, Junior Number 3, Junior Kate Seafarer. Number 5, Senior Echo Holsizer. Number 6, Junior McKinley Violet. Number 7, Junior Nori Bates. Number 8, sophomore Myla Zawadzki. Number 9, Junior Olivia Aguilar. Number 10, Senior Sadie Brown. Number 12, sophomore Liv Ulaga. Number 15, sophomore Anna Moran Coon. Number 16, sophomore Maya Hornwood. Number 17, sophomore Ellie Beckham. Number 18, sophomore Lucas Sweet. Number 23, freshman Samantha Spanish. Number 27, sophomore Sarah Wilkinson. Number 29, sophomore Nico Zella. Number 33, freshman Sophia introduce the #1 Jesuit Crusaders. #1 Junior Hansen.
Thank you for joining us today at Lakeridge High School as we complete our 2026 OGLA playoffs with the exciting conclusion and with our championship game. Today we have a home for ranked first Jesuit Crusaders away ranked second are Grant Generals. I would not blame you if you thought we were not in Oregon today. It is a sunny and toasty 86 degrees, but it's going to be an exciting game of lacrosse. Joining me is Sean Hansen.
Yeah, Kelly, excited to be here. Should be a barn burner. These two teams played each other about a month ago, earlier in the season, and it was a 1-goal game. I think probably both coaches would tell you that teams have grown, developed more. That game was a long time ago, so us at home are probably remembering the game, but for the teams on the field and the staffs, they're saying it's 0-0. Doesn't matter what happened before. All that matters is what happens here tonight. And I think as a fan, it's going to be a great one. You know, Jesuit's a storied now program, kind of the perennial powerhouse here in Oregon. Having a chance at their 6th state championship in a row. And on the other side, Grant Generals able to get to the big dance for the first time last year. And I think that experience will serve them well here. You know, the nerves are out. It's something they've done before, gives them their best opportunity. So I'm excited to get this one going.
Oh yeah, I think we're going to have a blast today. Looks like lining up on the field, number 8, the sophomore, Zawatsky for Grant. Also number 8, this time the senior, Gabrielson for the Crusaders.
Yeah, and we all know as lacrosse fans how important the draw control is. The game within the game. You'll see girls on the circle jockeying for positions.
And ball is up towards the center. Battle for the ground ball. Still no possession yet. And finally. Grant with the first possession of the game.
I think we were all holding our breaths a little bit on that one.
Grant bringing it down the field. Oh, and a quick bobble. Looks like we're going to have a penalty.
Just a held stick there, so probably trying to pick up the ground ball. Got a little bit too much of the defender's stick there, going back the other way.
So Jesuits ball right now on the goalie. Number 26, Knight, looking to find an opening.
Yeah, senior goalkeeper here, being calm. You'll notice she's out of her goal circle. You only have 10 seconds inside there with possession, so you either have to step out or walk it up or do some kind of option. In general, really tight here. Knight not seeing anything she really likes.
Yeah, Jesuit trying to work hard to get open. Passes out to number 14, Rob. Couldn't quite complete it. Hallfeld for the Generals with the ball. Quick pass. Shot wide. Shot on the play was by number 3, Stiefvater, the junior.
Yeah, quick feed inside there. Hallfeld behind cage to back it up, but just wasn't close enough to the end line when the ball crossed the boundary.
Another overthrow today.
Yeah, Kel, I wonder if that sun is playing a bit into this game. If you're the Grant side, that sun is right in your eyes, which means as Jesuit transition, it's right in their eyes.
Yeah, we noticed as we win in our semifinals earlier this week, that seemed to have a little bit of a factor. So I'm curious to see how teams can adjust. Excellent back check and just throws it up there. Oh, with the pickup and the quick shot, Tamarano. Way to take advantage of that 50-50 ball.
And I'm not sure, you know, if that was the cleanest lacrosse play I've ever seen, but it counts the same, right? So she just kind of hucks it up there and able to run onto it. Not exactly a pass, but puts it in space, knows her teammate's going to get it, and then easy to bury at that point. As we mentioned earlier, sun right in your eyes if you're the Grant goalkeeper.
I am wondering, too, if nerves will play a little bit of a deal, especially as we are in the beginning of this quarter. Ball is up, out. Looks like will be a redraw.
Yeah, and this is one rule I wish they would take down to the high school rules is the college level, if they can't determine who caused the foul, in this case not going above the shoulders, then they would just simply award AP. It just kind of keeps the game moving because right now we're just back to the draw.
Ball is up, high, picked up by Comstock. Looks like she might have gotten mixed up. Good high pressure by Grant. Comstock able to get that ball. And we have open field for this transition. Looks like trying to drive it in.
Yeah, and a flag on that one. So
that would be Young with the ball. It looks like they're going to, I'm guessing they're going to put her somewhere on the 8-meter.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she went back to the right hash over here where the foul originally happened. Looks like they're going to go middle there. Again, super tough if you're Moralka.
Young drives in, shot wide. Looks like
great back check.
Grant's going to get the ball off of the out of bounds.
Push there, so just a quick reset.
Quick pass down to Sweeb, looking to move it across.
I love that they just moved it through the field. Easier, you know, Jesuit such potent in their ride, so a little bit easier to find someone when you're swinging that ball.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, tip there. Great eyes from the officials tonight so far. Having a great game.
So still General's ball right now below. Quickly brought up top though. Wood passing, drive, shot this time. Gabrielson off the catch.
I think that was Zawodsky, excuse me.
Oh, you're right, Zawodsky.
Zawodsky with the shot. She's dangerous, only a sophomore. And I do see the players struggling a little bit with that sun. You can see them kind of putting their hand up, shielding their eyes.
Yeah, still trying to move the ball around in the air. Oh, another missed pass out of bounds. This time it's going to be Jesuit's ball. Stalick with the possession.
Just a little bit of a miscue. I think the sun is just a little bit of a distraction here for both teams.
Stalick with the pass, another misthrown, back to the Generals. Zawodsky quickly moving it through the air. Oh, what a shot by Sweeb with the assist by Violet.
She was just wide open on the doorstep. She knew all she had to do was place it. We'll see on our replay here. Miscue, pass it up, and then just right on the doorstep, she just catches, turns, fires, stick side.
And that's how fast this game can move. So as a goalie, I feel like it's so hard. You have to almost just be always on.
Absolutely.
No changes on the draw. Currently 7:41 left in the quarter. Tied at 1, Crusaders, Generals. Seen the ball go a little bit, a couple of different places already. Ball is up, self-draw. It's going to be a pickup by Hoffel. Oh. Foul on the play.
Not being able to do that, kind of the extension of the stick is really where you're going to see those fouls. You are allowed to, you know, have your stick a little bit more horizontal these days, but when you're extending into the body, that's when the officials are going to call that thing back. So just a little bit of a cross check there.
Hoffel restarting the play, looking for that pass, not there, so she's going to move it with her feet.
Wow, how did she get through that one, Kel?
The stick control was so impressive, that ability to quickly move right to left. Continuing to do that, working to try to find someone open. General's now moving it behind. Looks like maybe trying to set up a play. Quick pass, shot, this time by Sweeb. Still General's ball.
Yeah, Kel, and remember, it's closest to the ball when the ball goes out of bounds on a shot, so a little bit different from some of your other sports on the boundary on the shot.
Zawodsky trying to work it. We're seeing that ball hit the ground quite a bit. Lots of 50-50 balls. Right now we have Stalick running it up the field for the Crusaders.
Yeah, I think good pressure there from Jesuit. They sent that second slide early, and Zawadzki dropped the handle just a little bit on that one.
Moving it around the perimeter. I think looking for that cutter in the middle. Haven't quite found it yet.
Yeah, talking to Coach Lakey, they were trying to work a different set tonight. Felt that the team was a little bit stalled in play.
There was a shot by Capranos, but shot by Mackey. Great save by the goalie, Maroka. Now General's ball, bringing it back down.
You can see the excellent speed from both of these teams in the midfield. Just not afraid to run it down until they can find the best pass.
And I don't know, but over here in the box, we can hear a very excited crowd. Blocked pass by the defense. Crusaders ball, bringing it down is Rob.
Yeah, excellent ground ball pickup there. Those are the things that can really make the difference in small games, is those 50-50s.
Flanagan looking to attack. Oh, looks like quick pass. I don't know if it got bobbled or maybe deflected. Crusaders kept it with the quick stick. Did she stay in this goal circle? Looks like she did, or stay out of the goal circle. Officials are counting it.
We'll get an advantage here that the officials don't. Our instant replay, feet inside.
Oh,
right on the doorstep.
Beautiful.
There.
Vote with that goal. Getting
that might have
Crusaders
been vote with the feed, Flanagan with the goal there.
You're right.
And Jesuit really pushing pace here. Both goals have kind of come from those early possessions, not so much of a settled attack. So we'll see if they continue to do that. Maybe they feel that's a little bit of an edge they have.
Still no change on the draw, 8 versus 8. Both teams going hard for those 50-50 balls. Ball is up, in the air in the middle. Looks like captured by Gabrielson. Driving it down. Jesuit seems to be wanting to slow it down and maybe not try that fast break. Tamilano trying to work it through. Good defense by the Generals. Held flag on the play. Ball is going back to Tamilano. Far left hash mark for that free position shot.
Not a terrible angle if you're a righty. You can kind of run it in and use that far post to aim at.
2 steps in a shot. Saved by Maroka. It's going to go stay with General's possession, or Crusaders' possession. Feed in. Shot. Goal by Mackey.
Looks like that may be the set that they are going to run this evening. So all they've done on the settled is post up Mackey inside. She flashes, she turns, finds an opening. And again, sun so hard to see on that end right now, so definitely a factor for the goalkeeper.
Mackey with 34 goals in the regular season. I don't blame him for wanting to get it to her. Gabrielson and Zawadzki still on the draw. Right now, 4:07 left in the quarter. Jesuit up 3, Grant 1. Ball is up towards the Generals' end. Picked up by Jesuit, Mackey.
Yeah, I was wondering earlier if the officials on the last game were going to call that. That's a ward, so you actually can't take your stick off and defend and guide the ball, even with or without contact, technically. So if you're taking your arm off and kind of protecting the stick that way, that is an illegal call.
So General's ball right now, working it on their offensive end. Looks like they're settling it, just trying to get some touches on the ball. Found the feed, didn't quite handle it. Looks like a foul on the play. It's going to be still Zawadzki's ball. Set up on the top of the 12. Kowalski looking to feed. Didn't quite connect there. Still General's ball, though. Good pickup by Spanish. Ball behind. Moving it. Crease roll opportunity. Strong defensive coverage there by Jesuit. Another foul on the play, this time in through the sphere.
Yeah, it was great pressure there from Jesuit. I love that when she slid, she just went full for the double. It's Comstock there. Excellent defender, heading to Vermont. But unfortunately, just through the sphere is what they called. And at the high school level, it is a little bit more of a concern. You know, it's kind of like a scuba helmet, if you can imagine that, around each player's head. Would make it harder to run, though.
Can you imagine? So General's trying to work it in that right crease roll spot, really liking this right side, goalie's right. Hoffelt seeing space, though, on the other side.
Again, early slide.
Oh, another missed pass, this time picked up by the goalie, Knight. Ball back on the ground. Crusaders picked it up.
I'm surprised a block wasn't called there, but
yeah, pretty physical match. Both teams playing really hard. Right now, Mackey bringing it down the field. Lots of numbers on her. Found an open girl. Shot by Young. No one there to back it up, though, so General's ball.
yeah, that looked like an excellent shot by Knight. I don't know if that was a save or not, or it just went a little bit wide, but love she dropped the handle, kind of sidearmed it a little bit. Little variation from the overhand.
Moving it down the field, the Generals right now with Hoffelt.
Doesn't look like Jesuit's taking any chances with the fast break. They seem to be just dropping off and really protecting the house and then kind of marking up from there.
Yeah, interesting give and take there, sacrificing that midfield so you can be more prepared. Drive on the play, quick pass, flag.
Yeah, and I think they are going to bring that one back, Kel, only because you can flag something, but if you felt like the foul affected the shot, then that's where they're going to bring it back up. So on that one, I think the sticks kind of still were in that sphere. So it should be an 8-meter here.
Yeah, sweep with the shot, now getting a chance at the center 3 position. Quick drive, high save by Knight.
And a quick clear out. They could push here with Young.
Yeah, it looks like they're really trying to catch Grant a little off with the quick movement. Mackey, shot towards the middle, great save. Driving it in, a lot of pressure there though. Now quickly Generals bringing it back down. Lots of back and forth here.
I know, I feel like I need a break and I haven't done anything.
Sweep, looking, not quite finding anything. I think she's gonna settle it behind.
Yeah, and Jesuit doing a good job pressuring. They're really coming out kind of near the 12, sending early slides. It's going to force the Generals to get feeds, to get looks.
Hoffelt with the pass. Oh, and unfortunately Spanish couldn't quite get a shot off before the end of that first quarter. So we end the quarter with Jesuit up 3-1 against Grant. So feeling a little deja vu here, Sean. 2025, these teams faced each other in the championship.
They did, yeah. Again, Jesuit came out on top. It's been hard to kind of stop them, it seems like, but it's good that the Generals were here before. I think that experience provides something for players on their team. And you know, having that experience allows them to settle in a little bit and get a little bit more comfortable being on kind of this big stage.
So as we have this little break, any corrections or anything you'd think the coaches are maybe talking to their team about going into the second quarter?
You know, I think if you're Coach McDevitt over with the Generals, I think you just want to settle in a little bit. Their stick work was so tight on Monday night in the semifinals, and I think they're kind of uncharacteristically bobbing the ball right now. So just take a breath, settle in, you know, really focus on what got you here in the first place. On the other side, I really like Jesuit's defensive pressure right now that they're applying. I think it is causing the Generals a little bit off guard. And then on their attacking set, we haven't really seen them fully set up except for the Mackey play inside. So I think continue to work what got you here in the first place. Kel, I got a question for you. Is there anyone you want to thank tonight?
Oh, definitely someone I want to thank. I want to thank our sponsor, Providence, for providing our trainers throughout playoffs. Providence Sports Medicine's diverse group of clinical experts serve athletes and active individuals of all ages. If you need to see a sports medicine expert, Providence is ready to help. Call 503-29-SPORT for an appointment. Speaking of injuries, back at our semifinal game, we saw Hoffelt go down near the end. Exciting to see that she's back on the field.
Yeah, definitely need her. She's a standout player, I think, in the state overall. Heading to Cornell. Just a really, obviously a great mind, got into Cornell, and then excellent lacrosse player, excellent athlete as well. So definitely if you're a Generals fan or a lacrosse fan in general, great to see her feeling good. Great to see her back out here tonight.
And we are about to begin our second quarter of our OGLA championship against number 1 Jesuit and number 2 Grant. Crusaders up 3, Generals up 1. Still anyone's game.
Yeah, I don't think Grant's been as successful on the draw circle as maybe they could be. I think it's tilted a little bit in Jesuit's favor. They've been kind of trying to go out, I think, to Hoffelt on the circle, but, that's where they have a little bit more height.
Yeah, no change in personnel, though. Still a battle of the 8s. Teams now switch direction as we go into the second quarter.
And you can't see it on the camera, but there's a lot of jockeying for side positions outside of the draw team.
Ball up, staying towards the center. Going to be Jesuit's ball. Pick up by Gabrielson.
Yeah, and that's why Gabrielson's so good at what she does. She's able to just win it out to herself, kind of push it out in space only that she can get to. Crusaders choosing to slow it down, move it around the perimeter. Ball back up top to Gabrielson. Looks like Grant has made a switch defensively. They're putting Hoffelt on Mackey, which I think is a, tough defensive matchup. Tough assignment as well if you're defending Mackey.
Yeah, wondering if they're going to keep her in there or maybe try to get some other players trying to create some opportunities in the middle. Looks like maybe a play getting set up here. Flanagan with the drive. Oh, rocked back with the low shot is Flanagan. That puts Jesuit 4-1. First goal of the second quarter.
Yeah, and all she really did was work her 1v1, back, forth. She went back to her right hand, strong hand, and found a good angle to shoot there.
Yeah, not a lot of slides from either defenders for Grant. Kind of hoping that one-on-one she could kind of settle her in. Great
yeah, they
movement.
were hedging a little bit in on that, but just no one really committed to the slide. Might be a change they need to make in terms of as the slide comes or as she turns her back the other way, send that slide from the backside. It's something they do in basketball often that could perhaps help out here. Second goal of the game already.
No changes in the draw. Looked like maybe they couldn't quite get the ball in the sticks that they wanted. Gave them a quick chance to reset.
Yeah, Kel, a lot of these players are using draw sticks now. They kind of have these like curves on the head. It's hard to get the ball set. Ooh, friendly fire.
Yeah, hard collision there for the Generals, but still managed to pick it up as Watsky quickly to Hoffelt. Hoffelt up top, maybe looking to penetrate. Quick pass in. Shot by Spanish with the save by Knight.
And I don't think the stick side high is going to work tonight on Knight. That's just my inkling so far. That's where they put it, and that's where she stopped it.
Yeah, Knight, the senior, 4 saves already in the game. Quick pass in. That's going to be Tamerlano with the goal. And Jesuit Crusaders start needing to create a gap there between them and the Generals.
Well, all started with the save. You know, those are the plays you want your defense to make. But they're really pushing here. You can see on the replay, passing it down, feeding it inside. Quick shot. And just puts it kind of back where she came from. As she comes through, just puts it back to where the goalie isn't.
Jesuit doing a really strong job moving that ball and getting those assisted goals today. Still no change on the draw. 10-17 left in the quarter. Ball is up. Foul on the play, gonna be General's ball.
Yeah, official called early entry there, so you just can't, you know, touch the goal circle until the draw is up, until the whistle has been blown.
Hoffold at the far elbow, working a little bit one-on-one. High pressure there by the Jesuit defender. Spanish looking to try to create an opportunity there. Hard collision. Looks like they're calling it a foul.
Yeah, just a little bit too much contact as the feed went in on the back of the body there.
So it looks like it's going to be Zawadzki with the free position, just left of center.
Sweep there.
Correction, sweep with the shot and the goal. First goal of the quarter for the Generals.
And sweep second of the night. All sweep. Sweeping away.
Sweep 53 goals in the regular season. High placement, but looked like really forcing the goalie to move that time.
Yeah, and I think that right side a little bit more in the goalie's eyes, right? So gets a little help from Mother
player.
Yeah.
The sun, Mother Nature.
Mother Nature.
Yeah, Jesuits' turn to kind of battle the sun. Ball is getting set. Still a battle of the eights at the draw. Ball is up, just still inside. Ball is picked up by Zawadzki. Quick pass. Quick ball movement. Looks like they couldn't quite find something, pulling it out.
Yeah, I love that cut inside, though.
Oh, what a cut by Hoffelt. Great save, though, by Knight. Ball back up top with the Generals.
Good urgency from both teams there to go fight for those 50-50s.
Okay, crease roll.
Flag.
That's going to be Aguirre with the free position.
Yeah, I think she just got her a little bit too much. Again, the contact with the extension is really what the officials are looking for. So it's okay to make contact. It's just can't displace someone. That's one of the key words they use on that.
Generals, moving her down one more hash. Now at the far hash. Flag or whistle on the play. Maybe it, I think ref is indicating someone might have gone early. Still gonna be Aguirre's opportunity. Quick drive in, shot, another save by Knight.
Right off the thighs, too. I don't know how they do it without all the thigh pads, shin pad. I would be full. I'd be like the Michelin Man in there.
Yeah, Knight in armor right there. Feet in, looking to do something.
Wow,
crash.
look at that crash.
Look at just Jesuit surrounding Hoffelt.
Yeah, they're just swarming the ball. Unfortunately, they're getting fouls called right now, so just probably need to keep their sticks up, not extend so much, because they're doing an excellent job getting their feet where they need to be.
Hoffelt with the free position. Looks like looks like the ball got deflected maybe by Comstock, but still managed to get past that goal line. So it will be General's goal.
Yeah, that's so tough if you're Knight, because not only did the shot get deflected, the sun is in your eyes. Let's watch that one on the replay again. Yeah, and as a goalie, you're just expecting it to go in a certain place. And so when it gets tipped like that, you don't know that it looks like it goes underneath her.
Yeah, just kind of had a weird bounce. bummer for Comstock, too. That's what you tell your kids to do in those situations as a defender.
Absolutely. You crash in hard, try to have your goalie make a play. A little bit unlucky there for the Crusaders, but giving a little bit of life to this Jesuit, or to this Grant Generals team.
Yeah, Grant on a 2-0 run. Ball is up towards the outside of the circle. Hoffel looked like she was going to pick it up. Didn't quite get it, but closest to the ball for this ground ball. Oh, looks like they're going to say got knocked away by Jesuits. Going to be still Hoffeld's ball. Yeah,
just a little bit of contact there, which made the ball go out of bounds. So back, I shouldn't say back, stays with.
Generals behind with the ball. Feed, didn't quite connect. Good backup though, still Generals ball. Moving it back behind. Bialik, now moving it back to the elbow. Drive, oh, I like that look there. Just couldn't quite connect with Spanish. Ground ball battle. Oh, is she gonna step? Oh, they're gonna say she got pushed out of bounds by General, so it's gonna still be the Crusaders ball.
So she did step out, but the officials are saying because she was pushed out, that the ball will stay with Jesuit.
Looks like maybe they're resetting this restart.
Yeah, when it's a foul, you actually need to come in 4 meters. When it's just an out of bounds, you just can run in and self-restart. But when it's some kind of foul, you have to come in 4 meters.
Comstock with the ball right now. Found an opening. Pass couldn't quite connect. Another 50-50 battle going on.
Yeah, these ladies are working so hard.
Strong effort there by Capranos to try to keep the ball in, and she does. Looks like Hoffelt was able to pick the ball.
Coach Lakey is a little bit upset, felt that the player stepped out of bounds prior to the foul, but sometimes calls go your way and sometimes they don't. It's part of women's lacrosse little mysteries.
I'm glad I'm not the ref out there with all these crowds going on with the ground balls. Ball behind right now with the Generals. You could see, like you said before, that sun is really playing an effect, especially when you have that ball behind. Looks like trying to work something, this time on goalie's left.
Yeah, the elbow might be a little bit safer place to try to get some of those feeds right now, because I think they're seeing it. Shooting space.
Yep, shooting space there.
So for those of you that are at home, shooting space is an odd one. You have to imagine 2 strings coming off the goal circle to where the ball carrier is, and that's the lane they have to goal.
So it will be Bialik's ball on the far hash, pulling it out, looking for the pass instead. Oh, couldn't quite keep it with Sweeb.
Empty stick check called there.
Sweeb is not happy with that call, but it's going to be the Crusaders' ball, starting deep behind.
Yeah, a few years ago they reeled back a little bit some of those empty stick checks, and they had to say, okay, well, you really have to be affecting the play.
Unusual goalie clear, goalie stepping out with the player running in to pick it up.
Could be a factor of the sun, just making sure players can't really see the ball.
Mackey with the ball, quick pass across. Looks like trying to get that shooting space call. Young with the heads up move, didn't quite cause a call.
So they went back to Capranos on the inside. A really great soccer player as well. Just heading to UCCS, playing soccer there. Dual sport athlete. We love to see the multi-sport athletes.
Yeah, it's always interesting how that experience can really play a factor in your game. Up top here is Tamilano. Strong crash, deciding to move it to Mackey. Mackey's going to try a one-on-one. Back to Tamilano for the goal.
Tamilano already with a hat trick.
I think trying to answer that 2 back-to-back goals for Grant.
Yeah, Mackey just working inside hard. Slide comes, quick dish. And you can see on the replay that, Grant was there for the second slide, just didn't quite get enough on it.
Yeah, that's so hard with teams at this level. If you could see a stick, you can be dangerous.
Right, especially that close to the goal circle.
Still no change for our draw, but I feel like there's been a little bit more ball movement in where this draw is getting released.
Yeah, Grant's had a little more success here in the second quarter. Been able to get it out and then run onto it, kind of play into their speed.
Ball is up to the Jesuits defensive end, picked up by Aguirre. Quick pass to Spanish. Spanish moving it back down. Quick ball movement here with the Generals. Looks like trying to set up maybe a play for sweep. Couldn't connect though. Now Jesuits ball looking to bring it up. Foul on the play, still Jesuits ball. Back tonight.
Oh man.
What a throw. Got the power. Couldn't quite have to act. Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Spanish stepping out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she had no idea where the boundary was on that. It's the blue line. There's so many lines on these multi-sport fields.
Comstock with the deep pass to Flanagan. Flanagan trying to beat the 2-on-1.
You say a little bit surprised. Yeah, held flag there through the sphere. Flanagan bobbing and weaving just to stick a little bit too close to the head there from the Generals.
Yeah, both teams doing a lot of good movement, but just kind of getting their stick a little bit too close to that scuba helmet. Looks like they're going to set Flanagan up on the 12.
There's a 2v1 right now on that backside. Young.
Yeah,
Open,
Young
not
and
sure if she's going to be able to find her, but
oh, yeah.
yeah, the double cut at the same time. That can be a killer.
Found Young, though, eventually. Young looking to see again if she could get that shooting space. Ball up top of Gabrielson. One-on-one attempt here by Comstock. Some smart play, though, testing that water, and then if they're not seeing it, pulling it back out, knowing that they're going to get another opportunity. Oh, I think we've seen this play once already. A little back and forth. Tamilano and Flanagan. And it is successful. Jesuit, another notch on the board. Now up 7-3 with a minute 21 left on the clock.
Yeah, and I think Jesuits just taking their best 1v1 matchups here. In this case, Tamilano doing the work, getting her hands free.
Yeah, I like how confident she felt. Kind of a mid-distance shot, still willing to, if she sees that opening, get that power, and looks like a bounce shot.
And it's been almost all Tamilano at this point. She's got 4 goals on the night. A little bit of help from some of her friends there. Mackey.
Yeah, it's
Flanagan.
hard. You try to stop one, you have 2 other players who can step in and lead the charge. Draws up. Looks like back towards the center. This time it's going to be Gabrielson with the ball. Quick pass down.
And with just, a minute 10 to go, your Jesuit, you might hold for last shot here. No possession clock here at the high school level. So they might, pass it around, work a little time off.
Foul on the play.
Offsides.
Yeah, offsides. Looks like they're going to correct it against, it was General's foul. I also am seeing an indication of maybe a charge.
At the college level, offsides can be really detrimental because that's a 1-minute green card. At the high school level, you just really go behind.
Yeah,
It's almost a non-starter for me, honestly.
Still Crusaders ball. Moving it around the perimeter. 50 seconds left in the half. Yeah, I think you're right. I think they might try to get last shot.
or wind it just a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Still have Mackey trying to work it in there in the middle.
Do you think Tamerlano's going to drive?
I think she might. Tamerlano with the shot. This time a save.
So 20 seconds left.
Quick passing by the Generals. Can they get it down with enough time for a shot?
Could 1v1 dodge here for sure.
Zawatsky with the look down low to Zadoff with the goal. What a heads-up play to see Zadoff down there right near the goal circle.
Guys, 6 seconds left. Work the ball up, it's just a slip inside, goes lefty, able to shoot around Knight.
Yeah, see that the defender kind of slid up as she was driving in, leaving Zadoff with that opening. I'd love to see that as a coach, that heads-up play to see the open stick.
Yeah, 6 seconds left now. So not a lot of time for either team to work.
Jesuit currently up 7, Grant 4. Draw is up. Little bit of a battle. And that will be our end of our second quarter. So as we go into our halftime, we have Jesuit 7, Grant 4. Beautiful game of lacrosse here at Lakeridge High School. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll see you on the other side.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you direct your attention on the field, we will be announcing the league champions for the 2026 OGLA season. The league champions. League champions from Central Oregon. Unable to attend, league champion from Central Oregon is Summit High School. From the Metro League, Jesuit High School. Accepting on Jesuit's behalf is the junior varsity head coach, Maddie Bellew. From Northwest Oregon League, Taunton High School. Accepting for Taunton is senior Captain Ella Tapp. From Portland is Grant High School. Accepting from Grant is board president David Violet. From the South League, Marist Catholic High School. Accepting from Marist is assistant coach Amy Bealey and senior captains Roman Bealey and Keegan Bealey. From the Three Rivers League, Westland High School. Accepting from Westland are seniors Katie Shepard and Emma Lisecki.
Welcome back to the OGLA Championship. For those, as we go into this third quarter, a reminder of the score. Jesuit Crusaders up 7, Grant Generals 4. But still, I think anyone's game. Sean, any highlights as we're moving into this third quarter that you saw between the previous two?
Highlight-wise, I think obviously Jesuit, Tamerlano is having a fantastic game. Flanagan kind of adding support there on the attacking end. And Laney Knight with a couple of good saves early on, that kind of bolstered their defense to offensive movement. I think Grant-wise, winning the draw has been successful for them, giving them second chance opportunities. I think the feeds, they've been a little early. You know, sometimes you say, like, hit the second one, even if the first one's good, because it'll still be there. I think they've just been in a little bit of a hurry to kind of hit the inside cutter, and that's causing them a little bit of panic, and then it's kind of playing into the run and gun of Jesuit right now, where they're transitioning the ball really quickly and being successful on that.
So going into this quarter, no changes at goalie, no changes on the draw.
Looks like Morka, still a little bit of sun in her eyes.
Ball picked up by Hoffelt. General's ball. High pressure defense, though, by the Crusaders. Now, as the ball is starting to enter their defensive third, Jesuit dropping back towards the 8. General's bringing it to the outside. Looking like they're trying to get a girl on the move, try to catch and maybe drive towards the center. Ball behind right now. Looks like another play at the elbow. This time, Stalick with the pass. Miscatch, back to Knight with the ball, going towards Crusaders offense. Another deputy play there by the Crusaders to get the ball out of that goal circle into transition.
Young using her speed there.
Oh, I like that look to Stalick. Stalick was able to pick up the ground ball, get that shot.
I think that was
Kafori, yeah.
And again, it was kind of that similar look to that first goal where it was a little bit of miscue. See it here on our replay, a little bit of a miscue on the pass, but just uses her speed to pick it up and send it in that far corner.
Yeah, what a clean ground ball pickup. And I don't think the replay quite showed it as well, but it looked like there was a little bit of that sun factor. It seemed like Maroka was a little late to make that move. Ball is up towards General's defensive end, picked up by Hoffelt. Streaming down the near side. Hoffelt working it up top. Kind of has one defender, a close one, kind of being backup. Ball behind. Grease roll opportunity, not quite there. Looking for the dump. Blocked by Crusaders. Another 50-50 opportunity. This time picked up by 13, Comstock.
Yeah, and I think Jesuit's gotten the better of those 50-50 balls when Grant has done the feed inside and it hasn't been successful.
What a check by Spanish there.
Great back check. Love to see a hustle in the ride.
Violet with the ball. Looking to see if she could find someone in the middle. Oh, maybe an opportunity for a crease roll.
Flag play.
Looks like push.
Yeah, I think the stick just got a little bit high as Stalick was defending there. Kind of just rode up near the head neck area.
So it'll be Violet's ball on the free position. Gonna set her up on the hanging hash, far left side.
And do a lot there.
Oh, looks like. Oh, didn't like that setup. Getting her back behind on the 12.
Interesting.
Oh, Bialik with the look. Couldn't quite connect with our target. I think Spanish.
Yeah, I would have loved to see a little slip inside from Zadov. She had that great look earlier.
Right now, Stalik with the ball, looking to get it out towards the midfield. Another missed pass, 50-50 ball, this time picked up by the Generals. Good passing down the middle of the field. Spanish with the ball.
Grant's had possessions, they just haven't been able to get quality looks on cage. So if they want to get back into this thing, that's where they need to improve. They need to be able to get their hands free, get looks on cage, start peppering Knight with some shots.
Pass into the middle to Hoffelt. Hoffelt with a swarm of Jesuit players managed to still get a shot off. Save by Knight. First save of the quarter. Another quick transition.
Yeah, they're really using young speed on these deputies. Oh,
what
a play.
Oh, looks like tipped off by the Generals.
Yeah, Sweeb, I think, got a stick on that one. And this is what Coach Lakey from Jesuit is talking about, that Grant just doesn't give up. That's 3 or 4 times now they've turned over the ball. Jesuit's done a nice job getting the ground balls, and they haven't been successful transitioning because of Grant's effort.
Yeah, lots of opportunities, but still a lot of missed connections there. They're really going to have to get a little bit tighter with their stick skills. Zadov working up top. To Sweeb. Sweeb lost the ball, able to get it back.
Just a ton of pressure defensively from Jesuit. A lot of them defensive players are doing a great job holding their 1v1s, not needing that slide to come.
Zawatsky trying to create something here at the elbow. Moving it up top.
A lot of space for her to work.
Oh, found Hoffel.
Wow.
I don't know how she got that pass, how that connection happened. We got to see the replay on that.
Maybe a timeout from Jesuit called immediately after, but let's look at that replay. I don't know how she saw this. I don't know how Hoffelt caught it.
It's almost like you just knew, just to play with each other so much, you just know what they're going to do. What amazing play.
I mean, she's got a magnet or something, because there was no stick for me to find on that one.
And that quick high cradle to that low shot, really trying to move that goalie. Timeout, Jesuit, their first timeout of the match.
We did have a timeout, Jesuit. Maybe just making a defensive adjustment or perhaps a transition adjustment there, because I think Jesuit's been doing a great job defensively. When they've slid hard and committed to the double teams. They've been able to get a lot of knockdowns and win the ground balls, which is what you want defensively. I think the area they've obviously struggled in this third quarter is just that transition. They gave Grant back probably 3 or 4 looks. So, you know, if you're Coach Lakey, that's probably just having a quick conversation about, hey, what do we need to do? How can we position this ball better? Make some adjustments there. And then the other side, if you're the Generals, you know, you got to 1 goal at a time. It's a 3-goal game. It's not too far gone. Just start peppering some shots on cage.
I think, like you said, that Grant just does not give up. They will fight for that fall. They've had some great opportunities where I swear there's been a swarm of players, and somehow you see blue pop out with that ball. So now if they can just get that finish.
Absolutely. Anyone's game to win. You know, Jesuit, obviously the perennial powerhouse here, looking for a 6th consecutive state championship. On the other side, Grant, you know, new to the stage, but here for a 2nd year in a row. So an opportunity for them to kind of make a name for themselves in the program that Coach McDevitt has built over these last few years.
Yeah, 2 really strong coaches out there. What a match. It's just like seeing the plays out there. This is why you come. Get a little sun, watch some good lacrosse. have a fantastic Thursday night.
Well, don't get everyone too excited to come, because then no one would be listening to us. That's why you watch at home, the comfort.
And your air
Where the
conditioning.
hot dogs are $1.50, Costco special.
6:54 left in the third quarter. Jesuit 8, Grant 5. Looks like that third opponent, the Sun, may have just finally gone down enough. It may not be less of a factor. No changes on the draw. Still battle the 8s. Up, out towards this, real outside towards the sideline. Ooh, they're going to say it's Jesuit's ball.
Yeah, they're saying it's off
A little bit of
Phelps.
confusion there. Mackey's going to bring it in. Kafori driving it down the sideline. Again, some quick passes around the perimeter. Working it at the elbow. Goalie's right. Similar play as we've seen before. A little back and forth, two-person game. Oh, looks like Flanagan was trying to get a shot off. Maybe just cradled it out of her stick. Still Jesuit's ball. Shot. This time, Tamerlano with another goal.
Yeah, Tamerlano's just getting her hands free and finding a way, but important round ball there from Boat, because if you don't get those second chance opportunities, you're not going to have a ton of options. So good job from her teammate there to set her teammate up for success.
Yeah, clutch possession play there, Wayne to recover.
And just swung it around and then just drives hard to cage and get. She's just getting just enough space to get her hands free to pepper shots.
Yeah, that almost that like just a step or two inside the 8-meter is where she's been the most dangerous today. .556 left in the quarter. Jesuit 9, Grant 5.
And a ton of jockeying out on this.
Ball is out, outside the circle, straight towards Hovelt. Check, foul on the play, Hovelt's ball. Looking to maybe pass, instead look down below. Oh, a little bit maybe a force there by Flanagan.
Yeah, force feed inside maybe from
From Stalick.
Bialik.
Violet.
All the wrong licks.
Now I'm just thinking of ice cream.
So many great places here in Oregon.
Crusaders bringing it down, looking at the sideline. And oh, great pickup there to keep it inside.
Flanagan showing off the speed as well.
I know. Flanagan looks like she wants to get that shot off.
She's got a flag.
Looks like maybe stick across the body. Flanagan's going to get set up. Maybe that far left hash.
Yeah. Just kind of setting up for a little bit of a rip here.
One step and shot. Saved by Maroka. Foul on the play, going to go back to the Generals. I know, I kind of wanted to see her drive it in with that speed.
I know, she has an excellent first step. It's one of those things where love to see her work the wheels.
Quickly moving it down the far sideline. Right now, Zadef with the ball, bringing it inside. Will she get the shot off
here?
Ooh, you know what? They're going to give her back the ball, saying the stick was in the sphere.
Now that's where you really need your teammates, your bench to shout out flags so you know. That way you can get rewarded that free position, because sometimes with those you're just not going to get them back. This time she does, but that's, if it doesn't affect the shot, you won't get it back.
Set up at the center hash. Taking a little bit to get the setup. Pulling it quickly out, looking for the pass. What a connection there, and a great goal by Sweeb.
Kel, that's a Hattie for Sweep. Teammates are finding her, and she's finding the goal.
And I just love this footwork by Zadov. that quick quarterback cut, that back step to get just enough space so she can make room for that pass.
Controversial, Kel. I would have loved to see her just take it.
You know what?
You're on the center hash. Run it in. Put it low. Shoot high to low. Bouncer.
You know what? A goal is a goal.
Goal's a goal is a goal. And that gives, again, back to 3, our deficit.
3:39 in the quarter. Jesuit 9, Grant 6.
You know what? Grant's been doing a better job here on the draw circle. And just as I say that, Gabrielson.
Nope, Hoffelt with the generals. I think Hoffelt had a couple this quarter.
Yeah, she's been great on the circle for the generals.
And that draw can really make or break your offense.
Yeah, it gives you a chance to get into a little bit of a rhythm. See the cage. I do think the generals have been forcing it a little bit inside. I'd love to see them settle in. Find the best pass, not the first one.
Moving the ball behind. Sweeb. No, Zawatsky. Tough pressure there to Hoffelt. Hoffelt, clear lane, and she's going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, I see what Rob was trying to do, the junior from Jesuit. She just, we'll see here on the replay in a second, she was kind of coming out and maybe thought she could get a piece of that ball, but then overplayed it and no slide came.
Yeah, a little high risk, high reward.
Yeah,
move.
I love that she's being aggressive. So that's just on that call for help. The backside, no one slid.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to leave Hoffelt with any room.
Yeah. So just a slight miscue.
Change up for the Crusaders. Mackey now on the draw. Gabrielson on the circle.
You don't often see that because Gabrielson's been pretty successful.
Actually, I think a double. Nope. Just the change up for the Jesuit. And it seemed to have paid off. Got a pick up there by Kafori.
Yeah, Kafori's got some wheels. She's got the pink cleats too, so
Can't miss.
that makes you look extra fast. I'm convinced of it. A lot of space. This little two-man again.
I mean, with how Tom Milano's doing, I don't blame him for trying to give her every opportunity to try to make something happen.
Yeah.
Now, Mackey up top.
Mackey's been effective this season as well.
Yeah, Mackey
her
looking like
1v1.
she wants. Oh, Mackey to Tom Milano. Ooh, thought she could get that shooting space call.
I think she was, yeah, looking for that shooting space, but both her own player and someone else was inside. And if you don't make a play on the ball, then you can't be in shooting space. You have to make a play on the ball. But the combo of Flanagan, Tamerlano over in that corner again.
Yeah, dangerous. Mackey trying to set up a pick for Flanagan.
This has probably been Grant's best defensive set thus far, but one of the things about defense is hard to play it for a long time.
Yeah, it just has to be so focused. Shot by Tom Milano. I can't tell if it was tipped off or wide. Still Crusaders ball.
Yeah, quick backup and, you know, a minute 20, minute and a quarter change.
Working it behind.
Jesuit with the lead, so not a ton of incentive to go quick here.
Though Mackey, I think she might want to take a shot at this one-on-one. Maybe see if she can get someone open.
She's got a little bit of an edge, and she's way inside the 8.
Oh, they're going to call shooting space on that.
I don't love that one, Kel.
I agree with you. I kind of like what we were talking about earlier. Yeah.
So it's, again, for those of you at home, it's the shoestrings off the outside of the goal circle, but if you're within a stick's length, then it can be called. So, you know, tight. It's a tight one.
Mackey just right of center, driving it in, gets the shot off. Looks like they're save on the play, but they're going to call a foul there.
Oh, and our first officials tea party has commenced, which is a little meeting of the minds for the Stripes.
Now that can be hard as a player to stay focused in these little bit of these officials timeouts and not kind of knowing what's coming next.
Ultimately, through the sphere is the call. So again, imagine scuba helmets and a stick just got too close to the old noodle.
Mackey center hash, driving it in. What a rocket by Mackey.
Kind of a combo there of the run and rip.
I know, she set up. I want to see this replay again.
She took 2 steps in, dropped the handle.
Yeah, had that really forward position that you expect by someone about to run it in, and then that quick pullback. The amount of power she generated there.
Yeah, great placement too. Mid-stick, mid-level.
Okay, just when Grant starts to get a little bit creep in, Jesuit extends the gap. Right now, 54 seconds left in the quarter. Jesuit 10, Grant 7.
Yeah, they've kind of consistently had this 4-goal lead, so we can see what happens here as we enter the 4th. But Coach Lakey talked about this from Jesuit, is you just can't let Grant have breath.
Hoffelt maybe with another draw control for the quarter. Quick pass down, 50 seconds left.
Yeah, so no, you don't need to, hurry here. You just need to get a quality shot, set up something you know will work. Lots of pressure from Jesuits. D.
Oh, and a missed catch there.
I think that was Young just making a play.
Yeah.
Oh. Through the sphere again. College, you don't see that so much because there's not really a sphere.
Swinging the ball. Looks like maybe swinging all the way across the field. Then running. I think going to use our legs here.
Yeah, Rob with the ball. And again, just don't need to hurry. Just need to get it over, really.
Mackey with the ball. 8 seconds left in the quarter. Plenty of time to get an opportunity. And to Tamalana, or to Flanagan with the shot.
Yeah, great play from both players there. Good look from Flanagan to get one more shot on Cage. And Morikoff comes up with a save as we enter the 4th.
Yeah, with either team here, you can score a goal pretty quick in this game.
Absolutely. 12 seconds is about the fast ones I've seen.
Yeah, I think the fastest I've seen is 9 seconds. But both these teams, I mean, just impressive right now with Grant, and just that fight, being able to try to climb back from this 4-3 goal lead, and that composure by his Jesuit.
Kelly, is there anyone you wanted to thank?
Well, besides this beautiful shade now, because I was getting a little toasty, I would like to thank our sponsors, Providence Sports Medicine. They provided our trainers for the playoffs. Providence Sports Medicine, a diverse group of clinical experts who serve athletes and active individuals of all ages. If you need to see a sports medicine expert, Providence is ready to help. Call 503-29-SPORT for an appointment.
Thanks, Providence. Shouldn't have.
Aw, no, we love our trainers.
We do. We hope we don't need you, but we love you.
I also want to give a shout out to our 2026 OGLA board. Work throughout the year to plan events. We don't have sponsorship through our high schools. All of this is done by volunteers. So we got a couple people I want to shout out: Brittany Hartman, Laura Lade, Alexis Hennessy, Paige Stelling, Anwin Johnson, Denby Evans, Jessica Green, Danielle Kirby, John Knight, Meredith Prim, Jeff Richmond, and our executive director, Allie Loeb, plus the countless others volunteers here today to make our OGLA playoffs a wonderful experience.
Absolutely. And thank you guys for joining us.
Entering the last quarter of the last game of the year. Anything you're hoping to see from this last quarter?
Hoping for some good lacrosse. How about you?
Maybe a magical hot dog to appear?
Okay. More food-based
Yeah,
for
more
your
food,
dreams. Okay. Well, if I don't think anyone... Well, maybe the concession stand does have us up, They can't really see the game as well. So if you're in the concession stand, answer our prayers. Our hot dog prayers.
So 12 minutes remaining before we declare our victor.
Kelly, I hate to do the commentator's curse here, but we haven't seen any cards tonight, and I've been pretty impressed with the physical play, but keeping it legal.
Oh, we are going to see what comes from that statement. back to a battle of the eights.
I'll tell people you said it. So.
Gabrielson back on the draw. Ball back in the air. Still Hoffelt's draw control. I think maybe her 4th in a row, potentially.
Hoffelt's been all over it. Cleaning up the draw control circle.
Gabrielson up top, feed to Hoffelt. Strong crash. Looks like a flag on play. Yep.
Probably not who you want to put on the line.
No.
Impressive junior. Player of the year for her league.
Hoffelt's going to get an opportunity here to close the gap. Far left hash. Looks like set up to maybe drive in, but we've been fooled before. Driving in midway, shot, goal by Hoffelt.
Her 2nd goal in a row as well.
Grant catching up. Crusaders 10, Generals 8. Plenty of time left in the quarter.
Yeah, we'll take a look at that free position. Knight super high in her goal circle. A little bit of a give and take with that, where you're trying to be big and not show much, but at the same time it is easy to shoot around.
Yeah, and a little less time to react to the shot placement.
Absolutely. So a little bit of a give and take. Every goal is different. I always say a save is a save. Doesn't matter if you look like Oscar the Grouch if you're making saves.
Goal's a goal, a save's a save.
These are the rules. We don't make them.
We just comment on them. Ball is up and out. Generals Hoffelt again with the draw control.
A lot of contact there. Quick restart.
Spanish now with the ball. And you can hear the crowd is starting to get really worked up.
They're in a frenzy. Like feeding fish. And Grant's kind of coming out, denying kind of some of those passes that Jesuit has. They've had some success with getting some tips on that. So continue to be aggressive here.
Ball bringing it back up to Spanish. Spanish maybe a 2-man game here. Trying to work it with Sweeb, or Zawatsky, I mean.
Oh, excellent back check.
Another good check. Who's going to pick up this ball, though?
You just never know sometimes with the empties which way the officials are going to point. I don't know if anyone feels that way as well.
Oh, yes. This time it's going the Crusaders' direction. Quick swing across.
Oh, great catch from Rob. It was a little heavy-handed there.
Rob looking to swing it back to the near side. Not a lot of Generals over here. Space to work. Mackey up top. Oh, watch that. I thought we were going to see a back check there from Aguier. Good protection by Mackey. Ball now down behind the goal.
Will we see a little 2-person low or some cuts here from the elbow?
I might put some money on it. You know how much Flanagan... Oh, I think Flanagan's looking for a dance partner.
Yeah, see, I like Aguier coming over. I just want her to commit to that double and go hard and try to get a legal check out of it.
A little bit in like no man's land there.
Yeah, I always say strong and wrong. Same thing the officials tell each other.
Well, that's my how I commentate as well, so.
Ain't that the truth?
So Crusaders still with the ball, trying to do a little bit of maybe a 2-man game, trying to find that opening, maybe that miscommunication on defense.
Oh, huge lane.
Well, you know Tom Milano's going to take that shot.
Yeah, and that was a big lane for her to drive. Good vision from her to see that and take advantage of that opening.
Yeah, that's a lot of space for Tom Milano to work.
Just overplayed from Zawatsky on that right side. Kind of hedging, thinking, oh, she's going to drive right, but she said, no, I'll take this left lane.
I also feel like Maroka left a lot of opening there on that near pipe.
Yeah,
Almost would want her to close in.
Maroka's just a freshman, so lots for her to learn, but definitely a little bit too much space.
Helen's been really excited about her over this regular season.
Yeah, she said she's had excellent development. A little bit of the switch of the feet from Gabrielson.
Yeah, maybe trying to get it away from Hoffelt. Seems like she has a magnet in her stick right now.
Yeah, definitely a good idea.
Oh, but does not work. Hoffelt again with the draw control.
Yeah, I think she's 3 for 3 this quarter.
No one can stop her. Generals down behind the goal with the ball. Again, working along the perimeter. Hoffel trying to set something up with Zawatsky. Zawatsky with the shot. Goal.
Get it to one of their first teamers. Kel, I don't know if you believe me when I tell you this, but that is Zawatsky's first of the game.
I am pretty shocked by that. 55 goals in the regular season. Just look at that composure. A lot of Jesuit bodies there, able to kind of keep the ball in her stick.
And she's bobbing, she's weaving, she's making it happen.
Yeah, Jesuit seemed a little upset. Pet one of their defenders hitting the ground. I agree, though, with the non-call.
Absolutely. I think, you know, she weaved through the space that was there, and I think it might have been a little bit of friendly fire on the bump. Sometimes when you're crashing in, you're just trying for everyone to crash in and kind of get in each other's way. But I definitely think Jesuit needs to find a way to get it away from Hoffelt.
Well, let's see. Mackey's going to try. Oh, empty. A little bit of confusion about which direction. Looks like it's going to be Crusaders' ball.
And again, I'm not loving the empties tonight only because it really needs to affect the play, and I feel like some of them are just miscues, stick on stick.
I agree. Sometimes it's hard, especially as you start to get tired. That stick feels heavier.
Everything feels heavier to us.
Just imagine when we were playing with wooden sticks.
I know, and tennis rackets.
Ball on the perimeter right now, moving up top for the Crusaders.
We've really started to put a little bit of a face guard on Tamerlano out here on the edge, kind of denying the pass to her.
Yeah, right now Mackey in the middle trying to get herself open. Flanagan bringing it up top. Maybe she can work something. It looks like maybe was trying to do something with Mackey. Ball back at that right elbow that Crusaders like to set up some plays with. 3 seconds on the play. Was that our first 3 seconds of the day?
It was, and I didn't actually. Okay.
Looks like Hoffelt.
All right, so it must have come from the other side. I was going to say, not quite understanding where that came from, but.
Quick pass to move it across. Maybe, looked like an attempt at a lefty crease roll, pulling it back out.
And Kel, just for those at home, the 3 seconds is you can't be inside the 8, not marking anyone for more than 3 seconds. So that's where that comes from. You can even be standing on the line. Sometimes it's a little bit of a gotcha call.
Yeah, but I agree, though. You really want to get, especially with our players without a lot of padding, trying to keep that middle safe from an opportunity for attackers who work to get a shot off. Ball still getting worked out on the outside. Drive in here. Quick pass. Mackey with the shot. I think deflected.
Yeah, I think that was a save there. Just went right off the chest plate.
Driving it
Aguirre with some
down.
speed.
Aguirre. Flag on the play.
Flag. So horizontal stick there. Again, just a little bit too much displacement on the contact. Aguirre's got some wheels. I would have loved to see that a little earlier.
Well, we'll see her set up on the 12 right now. Looks like she may be looking to move that ball in the air.
A little confusion. Rob trying to mark up instead of going behind.
Oh,
great defensive play. Oh,
got
Young.
a piece of it.
Yeah,
but not
Young's
enough.
been doing well.
Zawatsky with the shot, tipped up by Knight. Still General's ball. Zawatsky, crease roll, pass up top to Sweeb.
And Sweeb, an excellent catch inside as well. That's why she's one of the first team players for the Portland League.
Zadoff now looking at the left elbow. Bialik in Spanish. Spanish sees an opening, taking the shot. Another save by Knight.
Great edge there, good take, and great save by Knight. I think Spanish just cut off her angle a little bit too much. I would have liked to see her shoot it earlier. Flag.
Hoffelt with the ball in the middle.
Surprised that one isn't coming back. As we talked about earlier, if it affects the shot, typically it's coming back.
Yeah, I feel like even during the shot, there might have been some interference there.
Right. But again, you really want your bench to shout that out for you. Wow.
What a shot by Violet.
How many saves? It was like 3 saves from Knight.
Knight just had 3 saves just in the
right.
last minute.
Just in that segment. So she's doing her job there.
Now time to see if the Crusaders can do their job of bringing it down to their offensive end. Lee with the ball. Oh.
Good patience here from Jesuit, not forcing the passes like they were earlier. And a little bit of a player up here.
With the speed, sees the opening and Mike. What some quick passes. Right now, Tamlin Ano with the ball.
I think some of the crowd was wanting a shot there.
I don't blame him. Tamilano has been on fire.
Yeah, unselfish play there, just kind of slowing it down. 3:45 to go.
Jesuit 11, Grant 9, close game.
And Grant coming out a little bit more than they were earlier. A little bit higher pressure.
Well, with 3 minutes left, I kind of agree with this call. You really got to get this ball back. You need to get another shot on cage.
Yeah, this is where people have a hard time with the high school rules sometimes, is that there's no possession clock, so there's no real incentive for Jesuit to go to cage.
Yeah, and it looks like they're really going to take their space. Jesuit almost all the way up to the sidelines here, moving that ball through the air, forcing Grant to kind of meet them.
A bit of a miscue there, Comstock.
No one there to kind of take advantage of it, though.
We're under 3 minutes now. This is where you start to wonder. You need to apply a little bit more pressure.
Kafori driving it in. Smart play bringing it back out. Again, very stretched out here. This is where that playoff experience can come in. Quick moving. Oh, a bob. Looks like a piece there by Jesuit, or by Generals. Weren't able to do anything with it. Still Crusaders ball. Kafori up top now. Quick pass across.
And it looks like Jesuit might be content as we hit 2 minutes to just play pass.
And it's hard when a team with stick skills like this starts to play pass like that. You're really burning a lot of energy.
Yeah, this is what you need to do, is try to get the double team.
Ooh. I don't think Hoffel heard the whistle that time.
Well, it was kind of difficult because she did reset, right? So a foul was called, but she continued to move. So that's kind of that gray area of, was it a self-restart or was it a stopped whistle?
Big pass all the way across there to Gabrielson.
This is where you need to shut off the adjacent and do a double team. They're getting the double, but they're not shutting off the adjacent. And it's an easy pass right now for Jesuit to find that next pass.
Yeah, and a quick pace here. Almost 1-2 pass, 1-2 pass.
And so you kind of want to leave the backside a little bit and go for those next passes.
Vote seeing the space inside, smartly bringing it back out.
You can also use your goalie as an extra defender.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, a loss is a loss no matter the score, so.
Right, where you can kind of push your goalie to someone inside like Mackey.
Awful, looks like was able to get the ball off of a miss, like a tip. Quickly passing it, Spanish with the ball.
And the Generals know they got to go, but great back check from Young.
Back check. Another flag, or foul on the play. Held check?
Looks like that's what they're calling.
Oh, against the Crusaders it looks. Well.
Oh, nope.
Nope.
Thought it was maybe an empty there. Great back check on the other side.
Look at that with Bialik.
And we got bodies flying now, people in front of the goal circle.
Officials are taking a timeout to try to kind of clean up this mess. 24 seconds left in the quarter.
Okay, yeah, so I think what they called is a cover, because you can't cover it with your body or your foot or anything. And so going to Grant, but Grant has to go quick here. Just 20 seconds on the clock. and they need not 1 but 2 goals.
Up top. Shot wide.
Another save from Knight.
Yeah, getting the tip with the shot.
4 seconds left, crossbody.
It looks like the...
From Knight's reaction, I think it's Jesuit's ball.
I agree. Crusaders look like they're gonna just run off the clock. And there we have it. We have a 6-peat.
Wow. 6-peat.
So final score after 4 quarters. Jesuit Crusaders 11, Grant Generals 9.
Wow, what a game. It gave us everything. Great shots, great saves, great ground balls. Congratulations to the Jesuit Crusaders for a 6-peat. Heartbreak here for Grant. So much effort, but I think such a bright future. Hoffelt just a junior, Bialik a junior, Zawatsky only a sophomore, Sweeb, who was a surprise to me, I didn't know the name before Monday night, is also a sophomore. So I think both these teams are coming back reloaded next year. Would not be surprised, Kelly, if we saw these teams back here next year.
I agree. Here's my, do we predict 2027? Another playoff between Grant and Jesuit?
I think they'll be in the state finals for sure. The semifinals at least.
The only way to find out will be the tune-in next year.
Wow, already booked your tickets.
But now, as we conclude, I want to thank all our viewers today for joining us, all our volunteers for helping out to make this season happen, and my wonderful co-host, Sean Hansen.
Yeah, I'm Sean Hansen, head coach at the University of Redlands. Kelly and I will be popping off here, but I believe we will keep the camera rolling so you can enjoy the ceremony for the medals as well as player of the game. Thank you guys again.
Yep, have a good night. Out to number 14, Rob. Couldn't quite complete it. Hoffelt for the Generals with the ball. Quick pass, shot, wide. I'm curious to see how teams can adjust.
Excellent back check and just throws it up there.
Oh, with the pickup and the quick shot. Tamerlan. Stalik with the pass. Another misthrown. Back to the Generals. Zawatsky quickly moving it through the air. Oh! Ball is up, self-draw. It's going to be a pickup by Hoffelt. Oh! I think looking for that cutter in the middle. Haven't quite found it yet.
Yeah, talking to Coach Lakey, they were trying to work a different...
Oh, looks like quick pass. I don't know if it got bobbled or maybe deflected. Crusaders kept it with the quick stick. Did she stay in this full circle? Feed in. Shot. Goal by Mackey. Jesuit up 3. Grant 1. Ball is up towards the Generals' end.
And guide the ball, even with or without contact, technically. So if you're taking your arm off and kind of protecting the stick that way, that is an illegal call.
Match. Both teams playing really hard. Right now, Mackey bringing it down the field. Lots of numbers on her. Found an open girl. Shot her 3 position. Quick drive, high save. protection as we go into the second quarter.
And you can't see it on the camera, but there's a lot of jockeying for side positions outside of the draw team.
Ball up, staying towards the center. Getting set up here. Flanagan with the drive. Oh, rocked back with the low shot. Awful up top. Maybe looking to penetrate. Quick pass in.
That's where they put it, and that's where she stopped it.
Yeah, Knight the senior, 4 saves already in the game. Quick pass in. That's going to be Tamerlano. So it looks like it's going to be Zawadzki with the free position. Just left the center.
Sweep there.
Correction, sweep. Sweep. Ball is getting set. Still a battle of the 8s at the draw. Ball is up, just still inside.
Not extend so much because they're doing an excellent job getting their feet where they need to be.
Hoffel with the free position. Looks like deflect. Oh. Looks
working so hard.
Strong effort there by Capranos to try to keep the ball in, and she does. Strong crash, deciding to move it to Mackey. Mackey's going to try a one-on-one. Back to Tamerlano for the goal. I think we've seen this play once already. A little back and forth. Tamerlano and Flanagan. And it is successful. Mackey trying to work it in there in the middle.
Do you think Tamerlano's going to drive?
I think she might. Tamerlano with the shot. This time a save. Time for a shot.
Could 1v1 dodge here for sure.
Zawadzki with the look down low to
Young using her speed there.
Oh, I like that look to Stalik. Stalik was able to pick up the ground ball. Bialik with the ball. Looking to see if she could find someone in the middle. Oh, maybe an opportunity for a crease roll.
Flag play.
Looks like push. Create something here at the elbow. Moving it up top.
A lot of space for her to work.
Oh, found Hoffel.
Wow.
I don't know how she got. Looks like Flanagan was trying to get a shot off. Maybe just cradled it out of her stick. Still Jesuit's ball. Shot. This time, Tamerlano with another. Taking a little bit to get the setup. Pulling it quickly out, looking for the pass. What a connection. Weeb. No, Zawadzki. Tough pressure there to Hoffel. Hoffel, clear lane, and she's going to take advantage of that.
Here is the call. So again, imagine scuba helmets, and a stick just got too close to the old noodle.
Mackey, center hash, driving it in. What a rocket. Looks like set up to maybe drive in, but we've been fooled before. Driving in midway, shot, goal by Hoffel.
There's saves.
Goal's a goal, a save's a save.
These are the rules. We don't make them.
We just comment on them. Ball is up and out. General's Hoffel, that opening, maybe that miscommunication on defense.
Oh, huge lane.
Well, you know Tamerlano's going to take that shot.
Yeah, and that
seems like she has a magnet in her stick right now.
Yeah, definitely a good idea.
Oh, but does not work. Hoffel again with the draw control.
Yeah, I think she's 3
along the perimeter. Hoffel trying to set something up. With Zawadzki. Zawadzki with the shot. Goal. Ball still getting worked out on the outside. Drive in here. Quick pass. Mackey with the shot. I think deflect. Bialik in Spanish. Spanish sees an opening. Taking the shot. Another save by Knight. Might have been some interference there.
Right. But again, you really want your bench to shout that out for you. Wow.
What a shot. Starts to play pass like that. You're really burning a lot of energy.
Yeah. This is what you need to do is try to get the double team.
Ooh. I don't think...
Great back check on the other side.
Look at that with Bialik.
And we got body.
One time for the state champion runner-up, the Grant Generals. And for your 2026 OGLA State Championship winner, the Crusaders from Hansen. And the OGLA 2026 State Championship Most Valuable Player, senior number 26 at the goal, Again, we're going to be announcing our first team and second team All-State players. If you hear your name, please make your way to the field. The 2026 OGLA All-State second team at the attack. From OES freshman Lexi. Junior from Westland, Michael Brubacher. Senior from Lakeridge, Serafina Yo. And senior from Hood River Valley, Georgia Duresta. 17 midfield, sophomore from Hood River Valley, Josie Farbord. Sophomore from Westland, Mackenzie Benson. Senior from Wilsonville, Finley Blankenship. Senior from Morris, Keegan D. Lee. Senior from Mountainside, Anna Boyer. And senior from Morris, Rowan D. Lee. Senior from Lakeridge, Ashlyn Whaler. Junior from Cleveland, Soraya Mera. And sophomore from Westland, Lexi Norton. Second team, All-State goalie, senior from Lakeridge, Grace Houlihan. And now your Oregon State first team, junior from Jesuit, at the attack, Izzy Tamilano. Senior from Lincoln, Catherine Warner-Frey. Sophomore from Grant, Lucas Reed. Junior from Jesuit, May Flanagan. Junior at the midfield, first team, junior from Grant, Isla Hoffman. Sophomore from Grant, Maya Zawadzki. Junior from OES, Ruby Halpin. Sophomore from Lincoln, Rolly Rice. Senior from Jesuit, Kate Gabrielson. Junior from Westland, Piper Beal. Freshman from Westland, Naya Corrigan. First team defense, senior from Grant, Lucia Paparo. Senior from OES, JoJo Collis. Senior from Jesuit, Claire Comstock. Senior from Westland, Hannah Lisecki. First team All-State goalie, senior from Jesuit, Lady. It's of note that these players are invited to participate in the 2026 All-Star Game on Thursday, May 28th at 7:30 p.m. at Oregon Episcopal School. And now to announce the Oregon Girls Lacrosse Association Player of the Year. Player of the Year is the junior from the Grand General, 17. Congratulations, Isla. Now we have players and head coach, and now to announce the OGLA 2026 Coach of the Year from Cleveland, Amy Einstein. Give it up one more time for the Grand Generals and the Crusaders from Jesuit and all the recipients of tonight's awards. Outstanding season, outstanding sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for coming out and supporting OGLA.